You were obviously one of the early voices warning about the inflation staying high for longer than most people expected. You were 100% right on that. Where do you see things now? Is it time for the Federal Reserve to back off a little bit on interest rate hikes or even pause after this next meeting?
Yeah, so thank you for framing the question in that way. So I'll definitely come back anytime you want me on the you know you want to distinguish between the policy the Fed sets, which is the federal funds rate, but that by itself doesn't actually matter for anything except banks borrowing and lending from each other overnight. What does matter is things like mortgage rates, business borrowing costs, the exchange rate, etc. And those are only indirectly affected by what the Fed does. I think the Fed should continue to raise rates at least 2 or 3 times more this year. And it may need to do more than that if I'm right, but maybe that'll be enough. But if they raise rates 2 or 3 times more this year, that's not going to actually tighten financial conditions. In
Mm.
fact, mortgage rates might even fall a little bit. Borrowing might even get a little bit cheaper. So that those rate increases are already priced in. I think it would be a real mistake for the Fed to come in and have a big dovish surprise that loosened financial conditions. But I don't think it needs to be actively trying to raise mortgage rates anymore the way it was, for most of last year.